Now y'all remember on part 1 when we was talking about how you actually get the sample inside the MPC Key 37. Now we went over audio interfaces and we went over the phono preamp. Now once we actually get the sample recorded inside the MPC, we're gonna go through the next steps. Now the next steps for me is always, let's go chop the sample and manipulate it. Now when we go chop the sample and manipulate it, what I'm looking for a few different things. First of all, I'm looking for the many ways of sampling. So that could be a loop, that could be a one shot, a stab or a hit, that could be drum sounds and a kit, something that I can chop up, and it could be anything else in between, some percussion, a groove section, it could be anything. So once we get those sounds, then we figure out how we can manipulate and how we can bring it to a new texture of sound, how we can manipulate that and bring it to something different. So we're gonna go into it. Now, last time, this was the sample. Now I'm gonna try to play as much as I can without getting flagged. All right, so as you can see at the top, I gave away the sample, but you still gotta go find the name of the song. So it's cool. And if you're a hip hop head, then you know one of the most popular hip hop songs of all time sampled this actual song. So look, let's go into it. So first things first, let's go into chop mode on the MPC. Now I already had something planned for this. So what we're gonna do though, we're gonna go in, we're gonna delete all of these chops and we're gonna start from scratch. So let's do it. Let's see. All right, so what we got? Got that first sound, second sound, and then we got something like a drum kit. So we can easily go in and that first one pretty good, second one pretty good. This third one will adjust the start point. Just the start point. Do that. So pretty much I'm just adjusting the start point to all of the chops that we just did. All right, and what we're gonna also do is we're gonna trim that end point on some of these. Not all of them need it, but that off. I guess it sounds better with it on. Trim that up. All right, so now that we have a chop that we want to use, now what we can do is we can immediately convert it to a actual drum group. Hold shift, press convert, and we'll convert it to a drum group. Now what I could have done is went back to the trim mode and chopped the tune of it. If I wanted to, I'm gonna go back in, and then also the other way to do it is before we actually get the chops, you can go in and hit process, and you can go in here and you can pitch shift it, and you can pitch shift the whole sample as opposed to it shifting just all the chops. It's sometimes smoother to do it this way and then chop it up, but you find your own process. So now, so let's go back to chop mode. We did create a drum group, so now it's in the drum group. So you can easily, with this one, I decided, because it has some drums on here, I decided to choose this sample because it's easy to chop up. So there's a loop. Not particularly something that I want to rap off of, but just for the example of the video, this is what we're doing. So now that we have these chops in here, there's a few different things we can do to manipulate it. Of course, we can go in and we can edit the tune. Slow it down, or you know, you can always change the tuning however you like it. We'll pitch it. Let me see. I'd rather slow it down than speed it up. See, I would do something like this to completely flip it. So when you start pitching it, you can get to a point where it completely takes it away from how the original sound. So now we have a different sort of gritty type of boom bap. So now let me tap me a tempo and figure out if this actual loop will work. So hold on, let's figure it out. So I'm playing the loop on the pads and I'm tapping the tempo with the other hand. All right, so let's see what we got. Let's play it. Let's turn the metronome. It came up as 117 BPM, so it'll be 100.17 if you in like a DAW or something like that. So let's try to play it back to this exact groove. I think I like it, but I want to slow it down a bit. So what we'll do is we'll slow it down a few BPM and then we'll try to figure out something else. So let's click that and we can just grab the knob in. About 97, let's see. All right, so now that it does work, what we're gonna do is we're gonna record a 4-bar loop in with that chop that we created. Sound like it's looping good. Yep, it's looping real good. So let's turn off the overdub, let's turn the metronome off, and let's just hear the loop. Okay, so like what I like to do is I like to use multiple samples out of one chop. So now that we got that with those drums, we have a little texture. Let's see what we can do. Stop it. So with these, what we can do, what I like to do is, I'm gonna throw it in the edit and I'm gonna create a key group for it. And let's see what we got. Let's see if we can come up with something. And if we can't come up with something with this, because it's not a lot of music information in it, so if we can't come up with something with using the chops, then we'll bring in another sample, or I'll go find a sound or some type of plug-in. So we'll see. seeing nothing really with that. Let's stop it. Let's see what else we got. Let's go back to the main sample. So let me see. Let's duplicate this without the events on it. So we're in a different group. And what I want to do is let's go back to edit and let's turn this up real quick just for the purposes of being able to hear it. And we're gonna make it slap at the end, I'm telling you. Let's turn it down a little bit. Get out of there. Go back to. I bumped the stand. I apologize. Let's see what we can do. I'm gonna record it in. I don't know if y'all think it's trash or not, but if you do, let me know. You know, this is a example, but I would rap off of this right now. Like right now, how it sounded, I would rap off this. So now that we got a groove, this doesn't sound like the original to me. So I feel like we far away from what it usually sounds like the original. So I think we did a good job with the sample. It's a little rough, but you know, all of that stuff can be worked out in the mix. All of that can be worked out when it's time to put the touches on it at the end, when we doing compression and EQing and we blending stuff and gluing tracks together. That's when I decide to make all the techie decisions. First I have fun and then I nerd out with the plug-ins and the effects and all of that. So get the groove first and then worry about the hard stuff later. And what I may end up doing is taking this and completing the series by finishing the beat, writing some lyrics to it, and then mixing it and finishing the song and releasing it. Just so y'all can see my process of how I would do it. See if y'all can hear it. One of y'all hear the space. Let's see. finish all of that stuff on the next segment of it, you know, which is gonna be part 3, which we're gonna go in, finish the beat, and then we may just go right into writing some lyrics and seeing what we can do with it, you know. So, but I appreciate y'all rocking with me. This is something simple. Check me out on the first edition, and then check the second one out, and then we go to a third one, and we're gonna keep rocking. I appreciate y'all.